All right, 40 minutes has elapsed, and the vegetable chartreuse has been in the oven for 40 minutes. I just pulled it out 30 seconds ago and set it up on top of this table. And you will see that the plastic wrap is still intact, but that this thing is hot. Now, the real question is, do I know how to make this? And is this going to come out of this mold, and is this going to be beautiful? Well, we don't know for sure, but we're going to find out right now. So, you remember all that work that went into this. All the laying those little peas and cutting all those carrots and shingling all that squash in there and sweating like a pig in the middle of all this and all that time. So let's see if it's worth it right now, okay? We're going to invert this onto a serving platter, and we're going to select a serving platter that's going to give you a little bit of space around the edge to put some garnishes or sauce. Now this one just makes it, okay? Now, we'll pull this cutting board down to the end, and we're going to turn this upside down like that. Now it should just come right off and everything should be perfect. So you better get a zoom down here, Richard. Get close in on this one now. Let's see how she looks. Carefully, carefully, carefully. Pull the mold off. Okay, what did we lose here? We lost a few peas, but that's it. That's not so bad. Now we'll show you just how to patch up those peas. Just take your peas, put them back in here. Why these peas got stuck, I don't know. But you're not going to unmold this in front of anybody anyway. So this is what you do if some of your peas get stuck. There was so much butter in the bottom of the mold because it was so hot, all the butter on the sides was running down before you even got a chance to finish making it. Look at that. But I think you got the general idea on how to do this. And without a doubt, every time I unmold one of these, there's a pea or two or 3 or 4 peas laying around somewhere in the mold that didn't come out when they were supposed to. But that's okay. And then every once in a while, every single pea comes out. Let me get just a few more peas here and we'll be good to go. Are you still zoomed in down there, Richard?
Yes, we are.
All righty. You see, of course, the quality of this item in terms of the, what do you call, the presentation value. Would this impress your mother-in-law? Would this impress your girlfriend? Would this impress your parents? Would this impress your children? Yes, it will. And we're just about there. A lot of peas didn't come out of this one. I wonder why that happened like that. You see, even in a cooking class, things don't come out perfect, but what makes this a good cooking lesson, this entire DVD series, is that inevitably, throughout your learning to cook, you always find little things that happen that need to be fixed. Learning how to fix your mistakes is what you do for the first 10 years in the kitchen. I said that to somebody once, and they said, well, that's really encouraging. I really want to learn how to cook now. But the fact of the matter is, learning how to fix your mistakes is a natural process within the learning how to cook process. Because if you never made any mistakes, you probably would already know how to do this. Now we got a couple more peas to go here, and we'll be all set. I think we can go with this pea right here, and we'll be done. One more pea. Come on out of there. There we go. All righty. Now there, I believe, is something you might be willing to present to your friends. Wouldn't you say? Vegetable chartreuse, again, you can make this with chicken and beef and so on and so forth. Any selection that you want, keeping in mind that the carrot, the green beans, the peas, and the squash, and the mashed potatoes need to be part of this. This is what holds it together. This is the makeup of the chartreuse. You can replace the cauliflower or the Brussels sprouts and the cabbage leaves with something else if you'd like. Or use those in tandem with something else and just using less of those, okay? So there you have it. Have fun with your chartreuse. Make it for the right moment and enjoy it. I'm sure the people you make it for will.